Yeah. We talk about this, can't forget. I'm seeing you in everywhere, in everywhere. Every time we have a day, but unrealistic.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chelsea. Oh my gosh, look at my lip. Oh well, y'all, I am trying to do my makeup. Well, I'm trying to learn how to do my makeup. So if you see something wrong, it's okay because I'm learning. This eyebrow is bigger than that. But we're not here about that. And if you hear that in the background, it's because I'm washing clothes. But I gotta get through this video or I'm not gonna do it. And yes, I'm sitting on the floor. I can sit at my island, but I don't know, y'all. I'm more comfortable on the floor. So, by the title of this video, we're going to talk about my first cruise. My first cruise. Okay, so I went on my first cruise July 11th. Through the 15th, I want to say. We came back. We left out on that Monday, and we made it back on Saturday. So, I went through Carnival. So let's just give you a background story real quick. I went to Bass Pro Shop. I love that store. We did the blue green vacation or blue whatever through them. We had to listen to them talk, and we got a voucher. I got a voucher. The voucher was for a free cruise, but the room was a bunk bed, and I had to pay the port fees and gratuities and stuff like that. That's the only thing I would have to cover. Well, I decided to upgrade their room because I took my mom and my brother. So I upgraded the room. When I upgraded, it was just a regular interior stateroom for 3 people. One good thing about doing a cruise vacation is you pay the deposit and then you can make payments on that cruise up until like a certain amount of time and then whatever. So that's what I love about the cruise, and I just love the experience of going to places and, you know, being on a cruise. So once I paid that off, they gave me a free upgrade. So I had the interior room. They upgraded me to an ocean view room, which was nice. The sea, oh my gosh, I love it. The next cruise I'll go on, I really want to do a balcony room, but I don't really care. I don't have to have it. I will stick with the ocean view room, but a balcony room, oh my gosh, hands down. So I did the Carnival Valor, I hope I'm saying it right, cruise. It was a 5-day cruise. So on the 5-day cruise, we left out on that Monday, and of course you're leaving out. The first thing you want to do is go to your muster station. They show you what to do in case of like you know, the crisis. You go, put your bags down, make sure everything is in your room is okay, and then you meet your I don't know what they call them. But like your custodian. Well, it's not custodian, but your housekeeping. Meet your person that's assigned to you for housekeeping. And it's good to meet them. One thing I will say about Carnival is they will say your name. So whether it's your housekeeping person or the people who are waiting on you at the restaurant that you have to reserve, they say your name and it make you feel so included. Okay. Sorry, someone was calling and my leg is hurting. So the first day you're going to stop, check your room, put your things down, and then you're gonna go eat. And then they have like a welcome aboard and all that. So that's the first day. My next day was Fun Day at Sea. So Fun Day at Sea is you're just basically on the boat, and the boat's driving to wherever you're going. So the boat has so many activities, so no need to worry. You have karaoke events. They have comedy shows. And then they also have like the cruise director will have informatives where they talk about excursions, things you should do while you're on a boat, and just, questions that you probably have are common questions that most people have. They talk you through it. Then they have different trivia games. They have the casino. And I will say, some people I saw them on the first day and I saw them on the last day. I didn't see them any days in between because they were sitting at the casino. They barely ate. They probably went and got their food and brought it right back to the casino. And if I didn't see them in the casino, I saw them at the ATM getting money to put on the card to go back to the casino. So that was just that. Okay. So about the casino, Carnival. I wrote this down. I'm still messing up. It's all inclusive. So you have your room. So when you send that payment, you're paying for your room and your meals. Okay. So you pick your time of dining, and I know that time of dining threw me off. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we only eat one time. Like, what are they talking about? But no. You have breakfast. So you have this restaurant, and you go to this restaurant, you reserve your table. So it's fine dining. You reserve the table for your people. Make sure you have all guests when you reserve your table, because they're not going to sit you unless you have all your guests present. So you sit down. Now, if you don't want all the guests, do not check. But if you check everybody, let's say you have 3 people in your group. You check all 3 people for a table to be reserved. So you reserve a table for 3 people, but you only come down with 2 people. They're not going to sit you at that table until all 3 people are there. You got you? So don't check all 3 people if all 3 people are not going. And if you do, have all 3 people together, so you can go ahead and sit down. Because let me tell you, those lines do get crazy. People get frustrated. When you got a lot of black people together, it's just a mess. Now, I will say that they did great on my cruise until the end, but I'm going to talk about that later. So, when you're reserved, you're going to have basically a 3-course meal. So, for breakfast, you have like maybe a biscuit, a muffin, yogurt. Then you have your main dish, which could be French toast, egg Benedict, something like that. And then you have your dessert or whatever. That's your 3-course meal. So that's when you're reserving. Then they also have this restaurant called the Rosie Restaurant. And inside the Rosie Restaurants, there's different stations that you can go in and eat. Now, this Rosie Restaurant is open for breakfast and lunch. But it's like a late lunch, because I think they stop at 6, and then that's when you go to the dining room. So in this Rosie Restaurant, you have Gus Burger, which is really, really good. I stay going there. Then you have the sushi place. The sushi place is not free. So it's not included in that payment that you paid off. So if you want that, you will have to pay extra, and you can put money on your card, which I'm gonna talk about putting money on your card in a minute. You have like a Chinese place. You have a barbecue place. You have a taco place or burrito place. You have a deli. You have a salad bar. You have a fruit bar. You have desserts. And then you have like the grill, which could be like chicken, barbecue. It just be different stuff that they serve depending on the day. But you can go there for breakfast as well, because they have breakfast. And then you have the steakhouse. The steakhouse is not a part of your dining. You have to pay extra for it. And then there's a seafood restaurant that you have to pay extra for. So that's not included in your payment. So let's say your cruise in all is $2,800. That seafood, that steak, and that sushi restaurant is not included in that $2,800. So if you go there, they're going to expect you to come out of pocket to pay for that meal. So just be mindful. Another thing about dining is drinks. So soda is not included into your $2,800. That's extra. You can bring a pack of soda. So each person, so let's say you have 3 people. Each person can bring a pack of 12 cans onto the boat. So that way you can take your cans to the restaurants and just have them to give you a cup with ice. And that's fine. And then alcohol, of course, is extra. You're on a boat. Even if you go to a port and you buy alcohol, they're going to hold that alcohol. They don't want you to use that. They don't want you to drink that. They want you to buy their alcohol. So please keep that in mind. When it's dinner time, you go to the restaurant, the dining room. I think there's 2 dining rooms. You reserve on the app, the Carnival Hub app. That will probably be a separate video that I'll talk about. You reserve on there, just like you would on breakfast. And you have a 3-course meal. You have your appetizer, you have your main course, and then you have your dessert. Please keep in mind, because I didn't know this the first day, but their servings are a little small. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I am not gonna be full, you can go back to the menu and be like, okay, I want to add this, I want to order this. So you can it's basically kind of like an all you can eat. So even though you're reserving, dinner is all you can eat, breakfast is all you can eat. And then that Rosie restaurant that I was talking about that has the different station is really like a buffet. Like, that's the mindset of a buffet restaurant, because you just get your plate, go through the line, and then when you're done, you can get your plate, go through this line. Like, you can go through any line. So the whole cruise is all you can eat except for the steakhouse, the sushi place, and the seafood. That's extra. Okay. Another thing I want to add is, if you love to drink, they have a cheers package. If you love to drink, I suggest you buy that cheers package, because those drinks are like $11. $11 per drink. Wine is probably like $9 per glass. So you probably will come out cheaper buying the cheers package ahead of time, and then it's already covered. You can just drink. You're drinking. You just drink. Oh, I'm ordering a drink. I did not buy it, but next time I will, because it's like, dang, I'm on this boat. It's nothing else to do. Might as well drink. So I definitely will recommend buying the cheers package. The only thing about the cheers package is, if you have 2 people in your room, or 3 people in your room, 3 people in your room that are over the age of 21, right? I want the cheers package, but the other 2 don't want it because they're not really drinkers. What Carnival will do is, they will require you to buy the cheers package for all 3 people. You can't just buy it for one person. You have to buy it for all 3 people. So if you have 2 people or another person in your room who does not drink and will not use the cheer package, you're basically going to waste your money. And I'm not sure if Carnival will like allow you to put that money somewhere else. So I don't know. So if that's the case, cheers package is probably not for you. Also, so Carnival does have this thing where you can buy bottles of water. So they do not offer bottles of water for free. However, when you're in the restaurant, they will pour you water. They're only going to pour you water because, remember, drink products are not free. You have to pay for that. So they will pour you water. However, I did, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're not going to give us water because we're on the boat. So I bought like 3 packs of waters, and in those 3 packs, it came with, it was like 3 12-packs of water. We drank 2. The other pack we brought back. So, and it was 3 of us. So you really probably just need to buy 2 packs of water. You don't need to buy a lot of water. I promise you, you don't. And they will put 2 big bottles of water in your room. They're not free. Don't open them. Do not open. You're going to get charged. You're going to see that bill in the mail. Don't open that. Um, Next topic is excursions. So excursions are fun things that you can do on your trip. So Carnival, depending on where you're going, Carnival talks to these people and they figure out what they have to offer, and they make a deal with Carnival. And it's great to book the excursions through Carnival only because you have a certain time. Let's say I went to Cozumel. So we got to Cozumel by 8. We had to be back on the boat by 3. So when you book an excursion through Carnival, they are in constant communication with those people who you are with at the excursion. So if something happens, so like a flat tire happens on that van or that bus that took you to the excursion, they're in contact with the boat. So if they're late, they already talked to the people, the person on the boat, so they're not gonna leave you. But if you're off with somebody that you just met in Mexico and they say, hey, just give me $50, you can take this car, and the car has a flag and blah blah. It's 3:30. The boat don't know where you at. They gone. Now you stuck in Cozumel. No. So I would suggest booking an excursion through Carnival. Now I did not book an excursion this time, but I'm definitely gonna book it next time because I think it just, I mean, basically, just to be honest with y'all, we went to Cozumel and we went to Yucatan, and I feel like we just didn't do nothing but spend money on like shirts and stuff. Like, we didn't get to really experience. In Yucatan, we did go to the beach. They had a beach. That was pretty much all they kind of had to offer us. I'm pretty sure if you did an excursion, you were doing something else, but a majority of us didn't do excursions. So, oops, no. We just went to the beach and chill, and then in Cozumel, it was just like, it was just so many people coming at us saying, oh, we'll charge you this much, we'll charge you. It was just like, that's another thing too. So many people will just come in your face. They'll quote you one price, and then you keep talking to them, and then they say another price, and it's just best to just book the excursion through Carnival. Just save yourself headache. And it's just something to do, like experience it. I think, let's say I decide I want to go back let's just say I want to go back to Cozumel, or let's say I just want to go back on that cruise. I will book the excursion because I know what to do. And let's say I did go on an excursion, so next time I just want to chill. I want to chill in the pool. Also, to piggyback on the restaurants, when you're going to the restaurants where you have to reserve your table, wear clothes. They're going to tell you can't wear cutoff jeans and stuff like that. They're serious. They will turn you around and you will not eat. Okay? Keep that in mind. Pools. There are, there were like 3 or 4 pools and a couple whirlpools. However, some of the pools do have age limits. Did that apply at the Carnival boat that I was on? No, that really did not apply. We really didn't get to enjoy the pools where we were, because there were just so many kids, and just to be honest, some of the parents was just letting their kids do anything, and what I mean by anything is kind of like unsupervised. If I'm just gonna be honest, they were kind of unsupervised. So you had kids splashing, jumping, hitting, kicking each other. The lifeguard just blowing a whistle and telling them it was just, I'm on vacation. I'm a teacher. I don't want to deal with them. So that's how that was. I don't know. I go on cruises without kids, adults only. That's what I would suggest. And then I'm gonna get to the other part later. Cash. Carry cash, and put cash. So when they say put cash on your card, so you're gonna get a room key. So like you go to the hotel, you get your room key to enter your door. This key is important. You cannot lose it, because This is the key you're going to use to like pay for things on the boat. So you cannot give them cash straight up. You have to put the cash on the card. I would suggest cash because, and I did cash because I watched videos and I just knew. Do not use a debit or a credit card on the boat or in any ports. Why? Because you're going to get charged more, and you're definitely going to get charged a holding fee. So on that boat, you're going to get charged a holding fee. So let's say you buy water with your debit card or credit card. The water is $3.95. They're probably going to put $100 or $200 charge on your card for swiping for their water. Then the next day, you want to get another water. They're going to charge you $3.95 for their water. Plus, they're going to put another hole on your card. So you're going to have so many holes coming on your card. And them holes are not going to come off for probably about a week or two later. And that's your bank. So I would not suggest using your debit card at all on that boat. Also, in the port, I didn't want to use my debit card because, one, you're somewhere, you're not going nowhere. You're not going back there no time soon. So if they mess up, they mess up. And if they got your information, they got your information. Sweetie, don't use your debit card. Two, how things work over there is probably not how I work in the USA. So they may say, oh, we charge $20 more for you using your card. Plus, you're going to have that hole on your card. I just wouldn't use it. I wouldn't do it. And then your card probably going to decline. If you have a great bank, your card probably going to decline because they're going to be like, this is fraudulent activity. So, cash only. Cash only. Suggested. Have fun. You're on a cruise. Loosen up. Dance around. Joke out. We're going to laugh with you. We're definitely going to laugh with you, but we know everybody's having fun. Half of the people on the cruise probably drunk, so no judgment. Also, put your important documents away. So for your cruise, you're either going to need your passport, or if you don't have a passport, you're going to need your birth certificate and your driver's license. When you get on the boat, they do have a safe. Put your stuff in a safe. Put your stuff in a safe. Because I'm going to tell you why. When you get to the ports, you're going to need your driver's license to get back on that boat. First, to even pass the people, they're going to ask for your driver's license to make sure you are the person you are. Okay? Then, when it's time to get off the boat when it's time to go home and get off the boat, before you can even leave out, the boat people just want to see your room key. But once you go back through the port that you entered, they want to see either your passport or your birth certificate and ID. If you don't have that, baby, you stuck like Chuck. Because they don't know you. They probably think you from Mexico. Sneaking on board. You're an immigrant, baby. It's going to be hard to prove. It's going to be hard to prove. So keep your documents. Put them away. People will steal. Sunscreen and insect repellent are very important. Please get those. Please get those. Please get those. When I first thought I was spraying that stuff on, I was spraying that insect repellent on, and my brother was looking at like, what? Child, as soon as we got off that boat, mosquitoes was tearing him up. And I said, we're about water. They're gonna get you. Likes and dislikes. Like I said, the people who work closely with you, they're gonna know your name and they're gonna say your name constantly. It's just gonna make you feel good and make you feel wanted to be there. And those are the people you're paying your gratuities, your tips to. So, it makes you feel good. What I disliked is I went out of New Orleans, and although I enjoyed my cruise and I personally did not have a bad experience, once I made it back and I saw posts on social media like Facebook, I realized it was everybody's experience wasn't good, and I slept through some stuff that were pretty bad. I didn't like that. Like I said earlier, that parents were leaving their kids unsupervised, and I just feel like that's not safe because even though we're on a boat and it's nowhere for them to go, that's still kind of bad because it could be pedophiles on that boat, and they can easily just grab your child, and you're just letting the kids were just running around unsupervised. And when I mean running, I mean running. You could be in your room just trying to relax because you've been in the pool, you've been sweating all day, you just got a shower, you just want to lay down. You're on vacation. If you want to lay down, you want to lay down. And kids just running up and down the hall, making noise. It's just. Then, like I said, they're in the pool. You can't even enjoy the pools. I don't have kids, y'all, so I'm not trying to be biased, but yeah. So I'm definitely gonna book another cruise in a couple of months, and I think y'all should too. Thank you for watching.